If you wanted to tantalise your cat's taste buds and fill their belly with goodness, you'd probably feed them something like chicken, fish, or dry biscuits. Now that's something to purr about.
Some things don't sit as nicely in kitties' stomachs though. Take these lilies for example. If this lovely cat here was to eat any of these flowers, there would be disastrous, and I mean deadly consequences.
Vet Peter Chitty knows far too well the dangers facing cats when they ingest the wrong substances.
Now Peter, I've seen lilies in people's flower arrangements 100 times, but are they really that dangerous to cats?
Yeah, they certainly are. It will actually cause really nasty disease with them. In particular, it can send a cat into what we call renal failure or make the kidneys very, very sick, and they do need immediate treatment for them. We actually had a cat in on the weekend which had just that the owner had lilies around the house and the cat had managed to lick it and actually made the cat very, very sick. So they do need to seek a vet straight away.
Floral arrangements aren't the only things that can cause a cat crisis. We all know how tempting it is to share our food with our family pet, but sometimes our delicious human food can be toxic to our feline friends.
Now, onion and garlic taste great in our food, but cats can't get into it, can they?
No, it's another big no-no for dogs and cats. It'll actually destroy red blood cells and make an animal anemic, which means they have very low blood count through their body. For owners, what they would notice is very pale gums would be the biggest thing. The biggest danger really is probably around the barbecue. If you're cooking onions, make sure they don't spill on the ground for the animals to eat.
Okay, and there's another food item we should be careful of?
Chocolate. Yeah. Chocolate's another big no-no. As a general rule, it's the darker the chocolate or the more bitter the chocolate, the more toxic it is.
Dogs and cats are extremely different critters. In saying that, you'd be surprised at how many pet owners mistakenly use dog products on cats and vice versa.
We've got some dog flea treatment here. What would happen if we use this on our feline friends?
Okay, the one you've got there in particular will actually make the animals really, or the cats very, very sick. In particular, what it'll do is cause them to have seizures and convulsions and can actually kill them at worst. So, not a good thing to put on it. Major message is you need to make sure that what you're putting on your cat is actually designed for cats and not dogs.
Sometimes our feline friends may be feeling a little under the weather, and occasionally some owners try to relieve their discomfort by providing human medication.
Now, paracetamol works great for human headaches, but it's not the thing to use on your cats, is it?
No, it'll actually make cats very, very sick. Even one tablet will be lethal for a cat, so you need to make sure that they don't give it at all. There are now a whole range of medications designed for inflammation for cats. The message is you need to make sure you seek a vet and make sure you use the right things. Cats aren't people, and you can't just use human medications.
Even with all this knowledge now stored in your brain, your cat may still be curious enough to devour a toxic substance. So what should you do if this happens?
If you have given your animal something, or if your animal's showing some unusual signs, best thing is to contact your vet. They should be aware of the effects of most human medications or abnormal foods and products on your pet. So ring them and they should be able to help you out with it. But the main message is stick to things which are for cats and make sure that you're feeding them a good balanced meal.